What drives someone to wage a solitary war against modern society? On December 18th, 1994, Theodore Kaczynski, famously known as the Unabomber, struck again, this time claiming the life of Thomas Moser, a New Jersey advertising executive. This was a calculated message that left America gripped in fear. To understand the significance of this attack, we need to take a step back and explore who the Unabomber was and why his actions were so significant. Theodore Kaczynski wasn't your typical domestic terrorist. Once a brilliant mathematician with a promising academic career, Kaczynski abandoned modern life in the late 1960s to live off the grid in a remote Montana cabin. From this isolated retreat, Kaczynski started crafting his manifesto, a scathing critique of industrial society. But words alone weren't enough for him. Between 1978 and 1995, Kaczynski orchestrated a series of meticulously planned bombings that targeted universities, airlines, and individuals, earning him the nickname Unabomber, short for University and Airline Bomber. By 1994, the Unabomber had eluded capture for over 15 years. His attacks were sporadic, unpredictable, and devastating. On December 18th, 1994, Kaczynski mailed a package bomb to Thomas Moser, a successful advertising executive living in North Caldwell, New Jersey. Moser's connection to the Unabomber's motives remains chillingly indirect. He was targeted because of his role in an advertising firm that had ties to ExxonMobil, a symbol of corporate and industrial power that Kaczynski despised. When Moser opened the package, the bomb detonated instantly, killing him in his home and leaving his family devastated. The attack on Moser wasn't just another tragic headline. It reinforced the Unabomber's growing reputation as a ghostly figure who could attack anywhere, anytime. In 1994, domestic terrorism wasn't as widely discussed as it is today, but Kaczynski's ability to evade the FBI and the psychological toll of his seemingly random attacks became a national fixation. His manifesto was his attempt to justify the violence. He argued that technological advancements and industrialization were dehumanizing society and destroying the environment. But for many, his intellectual arguments were drowned out by the bloodshed of his methods. Despite the apparent randomness of his attacks, each of his bombings had a specific rationale in Kaczynski's mind. The victims often symbolized the modern system he opposed: academics, technologists, and corporate leaders. The December 1994 attack intensified efforts to capture the Unabomber, but Kaczynski's capture wouldn't come for another year. His eventual arrest in April 1996 marked the end of one of the longest and most expensive manhunts in FBI history. Interestingly, his capture came not from forensic evidence, but from his words. After newspapers published his manifesto in 1995, Kaczynski's brother recognized his writing style and alerted authorities. So, what are your thoughts of the Unabomber's actions? Let me know in the comments below. Was his manifesto a cry for change, or simply a justification for his crimes? If you found this story interesting, make sure you like and subscribe for more stories about the moments that shaped our history.